हेलो, स्वागत है दोस्तों आपका आपके चैनल परमा ज्ञान में। हम सभी लोग बीएड सेकेंड ईयर के एमसीक्यूज कर रहे हैं, जो कि अभी ये इंग्लिश मीडियम के हैं। हिंदी मीडियम के हम लोगों ने कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। आप सभी को पता होगा, जिन लोगों ने नहीं देखे उनको मैं बता देना चाहता हूँ। इसकी मैंने प्लेलिस्ट भी बनाई हुई है, इंग्लिश मीडियम की भी और हिंदी मीडियम के भी, और प्रीवियस ईयर भी मैंने कंप्लीट कराए हुए हैं। जो भी सभी आए हुए प्रीवियस ईयर हैं, आप वहाँ से प्रीवियस ईयर्स भी देख सकते हैं। इंग्लिश मीडियम के प्रीवियस ईयर भी मैंने बनाए हुए हैं और हिंदी मीडियम के भी बनाए हुए हैं। तो आप जिस भी लैंग्वेज में कंफर्टेबल हैं, आप उसको वहाँ से देख सकते हैं। और BD-204 आज हम लोग कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं। इसके 2 पार्ट्स कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। ये हमारा आज का तीसरा पार्ट होगा। इससे पहले हम लोगों ने 3 पेपर दो पेपर्स कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। सॉरी, ये 204 है, 3 पेपर्स कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। और ये हमारा पेपर 4 के 2 यूनिट्स भी कंप्लीट हो गए। आज हमारी तीसरी यूनिट होगी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ योगा सिस्टम, और हम लोगों ने इससे पहले 2 यूनिट्स कंप्लीट कर लिए। तो हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे आज की हमारी जो यूनिट है, यूनिट नंबर 3, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ योगा सिस्टम। आप लोगों से यही कहूँगा, जिन लोगों ने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, प्लीज़ चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें, और वीडियो अच्छा लगा करें तो इसको लाइक भी ज़रूर किया करें, और इसको शेयर करते रहें अपने दोस्तों के साथ कॉलेज ग्रुप्स में। और पीडीएफ के लिए आपको टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन कर लेना है। वहाँ से ये जैसे ही ये पार्ट्स कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे, मैं वहाँ पे इसकी पीडीएफ अपलोड कर दूंगा। तो आप वहाँ से जिस भी सब्जेक्ट्स की पीडीएफ चाहते हैं, जिस भी यूनिट्स की, वहाँ पे आपको सभी की पीडीएफ मिल जाएंगे। स्टार्ट करते हैं हमारा आज का क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ योगा कंबाइंस, दैट इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, फिजिकल पोस्चर, ब्रीदिंग टेक्निक्स एंड मेडिटेशन, ऑल ऑफ द अबव। Question number 2. Hatha Yoga includes asanas, pranayam, shatkarms, mudra and bandh. That is option number D. Question number 3. Which yoga focuses on transforming the physical body through purification and cultivation of life, force, energy or prana? That is option number A, Hatha Yoga. Question number 4. In which yoga there is the union of the upward phase prana and in the downward force upon at the navel center, that is Manipurna chakra? That is option number B, Hatha Yoga. Question number 5. Which yoga teaches us to master the totality of our life force, which is also called prana? That is option number C, Hatha Yoga. Question number 6. Various techniques of Hatha Yoga are preliminary steps to achieving the deeper status of meditation and enlightenment found in the path of option number A, Raj Yoga, that is meditation. Question number 7. Which yoga is yoga of knowledge, not the knowledge in the intellectual sense, but the knowledge of Brahman and Atma? That is option number B, Janana Yoga. Question number 8. Janana Yogini realized that Brahman is the life of his life, the soul of his soul. He feels and knows that God in his own self. Who said so? That is option number B, Swami Shivanand. Question number 9. Janana Yoga leads us to the knowledge of option number C, both A and B. Then A is Brahman and B is Atman. Question number 10. Knowledge arrives when we learn to discriminate between option number A, real and unreal. Question number 11. Janana Yoga deals with the mind, and as such it focuses on option number B, man's intelligence. Question number 12. Moksha is attained through the knowledge of option number C, Brahman. Question number 13. Janana Yoga realized that he is one of the eternal through spiritual insight or intuition, approach, anubhuti or divine perceptions. Who said so? Option number B, Swami Shivanand. Question number 14. Which yoga deactivates rajas, agitation, and tamas, inertia, which allows the practitioner to move into a more pure state of consciousness? That is option number C, Mantra Yoga. Question number 15. Which yoga involves meditation and the use of certain sounds called mantras? That is option number A, Mantra Yoga. Question number 16. Mantra help the student in option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, self purification, option B, concentration, and option C, meditation. Question number 17. Mantra Yoga is an exact science that is meant to engage the mind through focusing on option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, sound, option B, duration of recitation, and option C, number of repetition. Question number 18. Which of the following religions have embraced Mantra Yoga as part of their own efforts to reach enlightenment? That is option number A, Buddhism and Jainism. Question number 19. Which yoga is the path of self surrender, of devoting and dedicating all human resources to attaining the ultimate reality? That is option number D, Bhakti Yoga. Question number 20. Jnana is direct realization of oneness or unity with the Supreme Being. Whose statement is this? It's option number C, Swami Shivanand. Question number 21. Which yoga is the yoga of devotion? That is option number D, Bhakti Yoga. Question number 22. The follower of which yoga sees the one or the divine in the everyone and everything? That is option number D, Bhakti Yoga. Question 23rd. Which yoga teaches a person to have a devotion to Brahma by developing a person's love and acceptance for all things? That's option number A, Bhakti Yoga. Question 24. Which yoga is also known as Laya Yoga? That is option number B, Kundalini Yoga. Question 25. In which yoga we control the mental, physical and nervous energies of the body and put them under the domain of the will? That is option number C, Kundalini Yoga. Question 26. Which yoga combines breath, mudra, eye focus mantra, body locks and postures and strengthens the nervous system, expands lung capacity and purifies the blood? That is option number D, Kundalini Yoga. Question number 27. Which yoga means the yoga of action? That is option number B, Karma Yoga. Question number 28. Karma Yoga is the yoga of action. It teaches you to act selflessly without thought or gain or reward. Whose statement is this? That's option number C, Swami Shivanand. Question 29. Which yoga is the path of service, believing that our present situation is based on our past actions? That is option number A, Karma Yoga. Question 30. All the accumulated karmas of the past are known as option number C, Sanchit. Question number 31. By detaching yourself from the fruits of your actions and offering them up to God, you learn to sublimate the ego. Who said so? That is option number B, Swami Shivanand. Question 32. The right is to work only, but never with its fruit. Let not the fruits of action by the motive, nor let the attachment be to inaction. Which religious book mentions so? That is option number B, Bhagavad Gita. Question number 33. Karma Yoga is the path of action, of putting in 100% efforts without being attached to the outcome. Who said so? That is option number C, Sri Ravi Shankar. Question number 34. As the ignorant men act from attachment to action, so should the wise act without attachment, wishing the welfare of the world. Which religious book mentions so? That is option number C, Bhagavad Gita. Question 35. Which system of yoga consists of pranayam, mantra and mudra based on technique intend to speed up spiritual development? That is option number B, Kriya Yoga. Option number D, Kriya Yoga. Question 36. Kriya Yoga consists of body discipline, mental control and meditating on Who said so? That is option number C, Patanjali. Question 37. Kriya sadhana may be thought of as the sadhana or the practice of being in Atma. Who said so? That is option number B, Swami Satyanand. Question 38. When action is performed selflessly with full focus and attention, it brings fulfillment and freedom. Whose statement is this? As option number B, Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 39. Action without being attached to the fruits of one's deeds. This alone can lead to union with the self, which is the goal of yoga. Whose statement is this? Is option number D, Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 40. Which yoga provides knowledge concerning Tattva, truth or Brahman and mantra mystic syllabus? That is option number C, Tantra Yoga. Question 41. The goal of which yoga is awakening using Shakti? That is option number C, Tantra Yoga. Question 42. Which sadhana is called Shakti Sadhana? That is option number C, Tantra Sadhana. Question 43. Which yoga refines our desires, emotions and thoughts and helps us to experience the inner reality? That is option number A, Raj Yoga. Question 44. Which yoga is also referred to as the yoga of the mind because of its emphasis on awareness of one's state of mind? That is option number C, Raj Yoga. Question 45. Raj Yoga has the benefits of option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, spiritual growth, option B, self-realization, and option C, evaluation of consciousness. Question 46. The first written reference to Bharing Yoga can be found in option number C, Sadhana Pad. Question number 47. Integral yoga is the yoga based philosophy and practice of option number A, Sri Aurobindo. Question 48. Who viewed that practice of internal yoga proceeds through aspiration, self concentration, inwards or upwards, by self opening to the divine power above us and its working? That's option number B, Sri Aurobindo. Question 49. Who held the view that there are two ways of practice integral yoga, one by knowledge and one by one's efforts, the other by reliance on the mother when one starts to develop trust and surrender to the divine? That is option number D, Sri Aurobindo. Question 50. Who opened that man on earth is not here to do what he wills or what he likes? We are here to do what the divine wills and to create a world in which the divine will can manifest its truth. That is option number B, Sri Aurobindo. Question 51. In the supra mental consciousness, there is all knowledge of option number C, self, the spirit, and the divine. That is option number C. Question 52. Who was the opinion that one can explore the upper world and live in the realm of the spirit? One can also bring the divine down into the material and into everyday life. That is option number A, Sri Aurobindo. Question number 53. On whose view divine itself is called Brahman, which is the only reality, eternal, infinite, absolute, nothing else but Brahman exists. That is option number A, Sri Aurobindo. Question 54. When one's consciousness rises up to and lives in the divine consciousness, one is still an individual, but all sense of personal self disappears. Whose statement is this? That is option number C, Sri Aurobindo. Question number 55. Which kind of yoga is meant to flush toxins, manage weight, and allow students to move more deeply into poses? That is option number A, Vikram Yoga. Question 56. In which yoga the precise sequence of 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises must be performed within 90 minutes in a heated 100-degree plus room? That is option number D, Vikram Yoga. Question 57. Which yoga allows the body to stretch, detoxify, relieve stress, tone, and heal chronic pain such as arthritis, joint aches, knee injuries, back problems? That is option number B, Vikram Yoga. Question 58. Who develops Jiva Mukti Yoga? That is option number A, David and Sharon Gannon. Question 59. Which yoga combines Hatha Yoga, Vinaya based on physical style with adherence to 5 central tenets? That is option Shastra, Bhakti, Ahimsa, Nad, music, and Dhyan. So 59 option number C, Jiva Mukti Yoga. Question number 60. Which yoga begins with Savasana, relaxation pose, Kapalbhati, and Anulom Vilom, followed by a few rounds of Surya Namaskar? That is option number B, Sivananda Yoga. Question 61. You have to go beyond your limitation and recognize yourself as the absolute being through purity, devotions, aspiration, and meditation. Who said so? That is option number B, Swami Sivanand. Question 62. Who founded the International Shivanand Yoga Vedanta Center? That is option number C, Vishnu Devanand. Question 63. In which yoga poses are held much longer than in other schools of yoga? That is option number A, Iyengar Yoga. Question 64. Which yoga has taught how all the 8 aspects of Ashtanga Yoga are integrated? That is option number D, Iyengar Yoga. Question 65. In which yoga use of props such as wooden gadgets, belts, and ropes help the practitioners to achieve perfection in any asana? That is option number C, Iyengar Yoga. Question number 66. In which yoga Salabh Sarvangasana, that is shoulder balance, is introduced as soon as the students are ready because of its many therapeutic benefits? That is option number B, Iyengar Yoga. Question 67. Ashtanga Vinaya Yoga is a system of yoga developed by option number A, Pattabhi Joyce. Question 68. Who founded Bihar School of Yoga? That is option number B, Swami Satyanand. Question 69. In which year Bihar School of Yoga was founded? That is option number D, 1964. Question 70. Kripalu School of Yoga was founded by option number A, Amrita Desai. Question 71. Which yoga is a form of Hatha Yoga using inner focus, meditation, standard yoga poses, breath work, development of quiet mind and relaxation? That is option number B, Kripalu Yoga. Question 72. In which year Kripalu School of Yoga was founded? That is option number C, 1965. Question 73. Tri Yoga is based on the trinity of Asana, Pranayam and Mudra to awaken the universal energy through this form of yoga. This trinity needs to flow as one. Who said so? That is option number A, Kali Ray. Question 74. Surat Shabd Yoga developed in India in the Sikh tradition, founded by option number D, Guru Nanak. Question number 75. The practice of meditation, Shabd, which is the central core practice of Surat Shabd Yoga, is derived from the ancient Hindu practice of option number C, that is Nad Yoga. Question number 76. The practice of Nad Yoga has been associated with many yoga traditions of including option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, Bhakti or devotional yoga, B, Kundalini and Tantric yoga, and C, Lay Yoga and Raj Yoga. Question number 76, option number D. Question 77. The goal of Surat Shabd Yoga is to realize the individuals, option number D, all of the above. Then all the options are option number A, true self, option B, true essence, option C, true divinity. Question 78. Who founded Art of Living Yoga? That is option number B, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 79. Spiritual blossoms simply means blossoming in life in all dimensions, being happy, at ease with yourself and with everybody around you. Whose statement is this? It is option number C, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question number 80. If you want to grow in divine love, you have to drop the pride and all the artificial walls that we build between others and ourselves. Whose statement is this? That is option number D, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 81. The Anusar Yoga is new system of option number B, Hatha Yoga. Question number 82. Anusar Yoga is based on option number C, Tantric philosophy. Question 83. In yoga was formed by martial arts expert and Taoist yoga teacher. That is option number D, Paulik Jink. Question 84. When there is a boredom, there will also be frustration. They are also twins. However, if they dominate your life, that is misery. Who said so? That is option number A, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 85. In which yoga props like blosters, block, straps and blankets are used to support your body so that you can hold poses for longer? That is option number B, restorative yoga. Question number 86. Most contemporary yoga is an active practice in which you move from pose to pose, building heat and increase your strength and flexibility in equal measure. Whose statement is this? That is option number C, Anner Paiser. Question 87. The sattvic intellect in one that just does the job joyful and is unmindful of the results, let things happen or not happen, either way they do not lose their enthusiasm. Whose statement is this? That is option number C, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 88. The word mantra comes from the Sanskrit term mantrana, which means option number A, suggestion. Question 89. Abundance is a state of mind within you. If you just look at lack, the lack increases in life. See what you have and then abundance increases. Who said so? That is option number D, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question number 90. Which yoga is an exact science to engage the mind through focusing on sound, duration and number of repetitions? That is option number C, Mantra Yoga. Question 91. Mantra Yoga may also be referred to as option number B, Jap Yoga. Question number 92. Love is the phenomena of dissolving, disappearing, merging, becoming one with the infinite. Love is that phenomena of total letting go. Who said so? That is option number B, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Question 93. Which ancient text says a whispered mantra is 1,000 times more beneficial than a spoken one. A mental mantra is 1,000 times more beneficial than a whispered one. That is option number A, Yog Yajna Valkya. Question 94. In which process the mantra is chanted in a loud manner which is advantageous for removing unwanted thoughts from the mind? That is option number B, Bakhari. Question 95. In which process mantra is chanted in a very low voice that only the practitioner can hear? Option number A, Upanshu. Question 96. In which process practitioner may use mala yoga beds to keep count of his repetition? That is option number C, Manasik. Question 97. Which yoga is about the realization of cosmic consciousness through the awareness or observation, then control of the flow of breath in the nostrils? That is option number D, Swar Yoga. Question 98. Swar Yoga involves the systematic study of the breath flow through the nostrils or swar in relation to the prevailing phases of the moon, times of day and direction. Who said so? That is option number A, Prem Nirmal. Question 99. In which kind of yoga there is a concentration or energy centers or chakras? That is option number B, Lay Yoga. Question number 100. Which yoga attempts to locate these energy centers and channelize them through meditation? That is option number C, Lay Yoga. Question 101. The ultimate goal of yoga, Lay Yoga, is to attain supreme consciousness through option number B, Pranayam. Question 102. Which yoga channelize the energy forces in the Kundalini instead of merely controlling the mind? That is option number D, Lay Yoga. Question 103. Nad Yoga means union through option number C, sound. Question 104. Nad Yoga, the ancient spiritual art and science of inner transformation through sound and tone. Who said so? That is option number B, David Gordon. Question number 105. In whose view meditation on sound is one universal path to self-realization, accessible to anyone and appropriate for people of any religion or spiritual aspiration? That is option number A, David Gordon. Question number 106. Which Ved is always sung in accordance with the Nad Yoga and Sadhana? That is option number C, Samaved. Question 107. Moksha is attained through the knowledge of option number D, Brahman. Question number 108. The yoga engaging the mind through focusing on sound, duration and number of repetitions is known as option number B, Mantra Yoga. Question 109. The yoga of devotion is known as option number D, Bhakti Yoga. 110. The yoga of action is known as option number A, Karma Yoga. Question 111. Where is Arvindo's ashram situated? Option number A, Pondicherry. Question number 112. Arvindo Yoga is known as option number B, Integral Yoga. We have completed part 3rd of this paper and we will complete our 4th part in next video. So we have to study hard like this और हम लोग इस तरह से ही इसको पढ़ते रहेंगे. प्लीज़ चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें और जो भी सुझाव हो कमेंट के माध्यम से मुझे ज़रूर बताएं. थैंक यू सो मच.